Hey guys, this is Versatile from Game Dexterity. So I got a super quick tutorial today, and basically I'm going to show you how simple it is to play FIFA 11 LAN online. Now granted, a lot of people for the last several months thought that this game could not work online using the Tunngle program. As an example, I understand other people want to use Game Ranger and other programs, which is perfectly fine, but I understand that this trick, the disconnect trick, is what you want to use if you want to play it in Tunngle. And for those people that don't know, Tunngle is just simply a VPN gaming program that allows you to connect your LAN network over the internet with other people. So if you want to do that, that's perfectly fine, and that's what we're using for today's tutorial. So if you were to go into the Tunngle program and you click on the question mark after you log into the FIFA 11 network, you will see this little wiki here, and the wiki basically has instructions. Basically, the bottom line is you want to patch your game to 1.01. After you do that, both the host and the client need to disconnect their main internet connection. So for example, I'm using Windows 7, so let's go into my network options. So I go under network and sharing center, for example, and I go to change adapter settings, and then here is my wireless internet that's connected to my PC. So hypothetically, if I were to right click on this, or I guess you could click on this, click on disable this network device, then that will basically disconnect you from the internet, like so. But I'm still connected in the Tunngle program. Now what you do is basically you launch your game, your FIFA 11 game. Once you are inside the game, go to LAN, type in your nickname, minimize the FIFA 11, go back to your control panel like so, and say enable. And then what's going to happen is inside the Tunngle program, you will see it basically say you have been disconnected, and then it's going to automatically reconnect you back into the Tunngle room. And then by then, the game should be smart enough to use your Tunngle IP address only and not your real IP address. So with that said, let's jump straight into the gameplay tutorial footage. So go ahead and launch your FIFA 11 game.
Sports. It's in the
And once we're in the game, let's just pretend that we already disconnected our PC from the internet by disabling our main internet connection adapter. So we did that. So go ahead and select your username and log into the game. Here's a little loading screen. Okay, finally. So here's the main menu. Let's go to online modes, go to multiplayer, and then go to LAN play. And let's pretend that we already alt-tab and we already re-enabled the internet connection to our PC. So now we are in the process of reconnecting into the Tunngle program. Let's say we already did that. So now we're refreshing and refreshing, waiting for our other friend who is currently hosting a game, for example. And once he is actively back in the Tunngle room, then we should be able to see his game and connect to him, like so. So once you are inside the host game, go ahead, select your team, do some team management with your positions, click on done, and then we'll be really good to go here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to quit, and we're going to host our own game. So go to more options, go to host game, for example, set up your game settings as necessary. Once you get all that stuff done, then the other friend or whoever will continue to refresh until he sees your game. Now if you're using the Tunngle program, it really helps if you port forward UDP 11155 for hosting games. Sweet, so here's RRR, he is in the game right now. So go ahead, do your team select, do your team management, select your position, and then that's it. So now we have a little animation here, loading screen with the goalie. Oh yeah, give it to him. Alright, sweet, so here we are in the game. Now, I've been told that it doesn't really lag, but I guess it really depends on how close you are to your host and the client and how good the connection is and how good the PCs are and all that good stuff. But in general, the game should work out pretty fine here in the Tunngle program.
Как передвигается команда без мяча, тоже надо брать в расчет.
So we see it clearly works. So with that said, let's go straight back to the desktop. Sweet, so we can clearly see that the game works out fine, and we had some gameplay between Hidraga and the other player there. Now, just to show you guys some proof here, I know I didn't show it earlier in this video recording, but here we see that I lost a connection to the Tunngle server, and then when I reconnected back to the internet, it automatically logged me back in, and I was still in the same room. I didn't have to exit the program or anything like that. So that's how it works. So you want to make sure you give it enough time. Click on keep on clicking that refresh button until you see the other person's server or they see your server and you're good to go. And of course, you want to port forward UDP 11155 if you are using the Tunngle program. So if you like this type of video, please like, favorite, and subscribe so that hopefully one day we can get on the front page of YouTube. Otherwise, if you got any nitpicky questions, leave a comment here on the YouTube page and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Once again, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.